Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. Today, I'm going to be talking about a oldie but goodie video. We're going to be talking about 5 types of women that are going to cheat on you. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I made it a couple years ago, but the type of women that I think are going to cheat on you more in modern society is different than what it was 2 years ago. So in this video, it may help the guy who is in the relationship, or it may help the guy that's in the relationship now, and you may be a little confused as to what's going on. So before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. First, bad childhood women. All right, if a woman has had a bad childhood, she's more likely to cheat on you because she's used to dysfunctionality. A woman said on YouTube before, "You're not in competition with another man. You're always in competition with her past. Whatever she grew up watching is what she's going to seek in life." So a lot of guys make their mistake by trying to turn a bad girl good because you feel sorry for her. Well, you have to understand that if you manage to get her while she was at her lowest, you caught her during a state of depression where she needed to use someone. So a lot of girls with bad childhoods, they don't get along with their father, they don't get along with their mother, they don't get along with their sisters and their brothers. And if they do get along with them, they only get along with them for a short period of time, and then they're back arguing with them again. These are the type of women that you're going to notice the most dysfunctional people in her life, she showed the most loyalty to. But the person that's treating her the nice, she's going to treat the worst. That comes from bad childhoods. And the reason for her cheating is because she's going to go through a period where she's going to pretend to be a good girl because she feels entitled to be that good girl, because she feels like the ideal type of guy she's supposed to be with is the good guy. You have to understand, women would tell themselves, no more bad guys, no more bad guys. I'm going to try the good guy. I'm going to try the good guy. That's where the good guy comes in and gets the girl for the streets. She gives him the best sex he's ever had. And he's like, oh my God, I got to wipe this up. And she's pretending to be some normal woman when she's really not, because she's forcing herself to be with a good guy because she feels like that's what she's supposed to be doing. Well, when these type of women who seek the thrill get in with good guys just bore them because they're used to drama. It's like they grew up in an action movie and he grew up in a fairy tale romance. It don't work. She has to go with what she could control. And she could control when things are dysfunctional and pull you inside of an emotional trends. Then she can turn around and she could be the one that's like controlling. She could be the narcissist. She could turn around and blame the cheating on you. That's typically what the girl with bad childhoods are doing, is trying to put herself in a position by being a victim, by creating chaos. Bad childhoods are not good. It's all they know. Majority of kids that have a bad childhood end up in jail anyway. So understand, she's going to cheat because she needs the thrill to feel normal. Next, the good girl who comes from a good family. Both mom and dad are together, but all her ex-boyfriends were bad dudes. You see this a lot when you get inside the black community. You always got the good black girl. She ends up going out with the Chad and Tyrone knowing that she came from a good family. That woman is going to cheat on you if you are a good guy because she is a thrill seeker. It happened earlier in life. Trust me, you got to read these signs. When women start telling you all their ex-boyfriends were bad dudes, you have to understand she's a thrill seeker, but she's forcing herself to be with the good guy because she feels like that's the thing to do, but it's not natural for her. So at some point, she's gonna wake up out of the relationship and just be like, oh my God, I don't care about this dude no more. I don't want to be with him no more. I really want to be with the type of guy that was breaking my heart, the guy that was driving me crazy. And boom, she starts messing around. She starts messing around with these other dudes, and then she'll battle back and forth telling you that you the reason why she cheating, right? But she's still gonna try to keep you in a relationship because she know the guy that she's cheating with is not a provider. He's not gonna be there for her. She's only in it for the thrill. She's cheating mainly for the thrill, but she still wants to be in a relationship. This type of woman that come from a good home, when she cheats, guys are more forgiving because you're already close to the mom and dad. So you think, all right, as a couple, we got to work it out. We good religious people. We got to work it out. That's going to be the cheater. The girl that's playing the role, but all her ex-boyfriends were in the streets. She loves the thrill. Mommy and daddy relationship was boring. Next type of girl that's going to cheat, and this is almost guaranteed, cigarette smokers. If you are in a relationship with a woman who drinks or smoke and you don't, she is going to cheat. I'm letting you know that right now. Why? Biologically, women like that have a long dopamine rector in their body. What does it mean? That means she's smoking cigarettes to get more of a thrill, to get more dopamine releases. So cigarette smoking women, they're gonna always have multiple dudes, or they're gonna always be argumentative with people. Typically, cigarette smokers love getting with weaker men just so they can take advantage of them and they're able to do what they want. You're gonna learn that about cigarette smokers. A lot of alpha males do not get in relationships with women who smoke because they're too argumentative, they're too bossy. Cigarettes are a sign that a woman has a high aggression level. When women have high aggression levels, they demand more out of a man. They demand more toxicity. They demand more sex. They demand more thrills. And when it comes to the nice guy, you're not going to be able to keep up with her. I'm specifically talking about guys who have girlfriends that smoke cigarettes, who have wives that smoke cigarettes. Yes, they are looking at other men. They're not getting their dopamine releases from you. When a woman comes across a guy, even if she smokes cigarettes, right? And he's an alpha male, it makes her want to quit cigarettes. A lot of women would quit cigarettes because of a man. If she's smoking, yes, you're just being borrowed. You're the guy that sits up, listens to all her shit, and then she blames you for everything that goes wrong. It's just a matter of time before she comes across a guy. But you got to understand this about the cigarette smoker. She's going to get with guys that she's going to cheat with guys that she's not going to love. She's only going to cheat on with guys that's going to give her the thrill too. And then she's going to go back home and be with the beta male. So a lot of you guys who got women that smoke cigarettes, when you're at work, you really need to monitor what's going on. Next, loners. This is what you meet on online dating. You meet a lot of loner women with issues, a lot of pain. They love talking about their past, but yet they're easy to sleep with. You sleep with them and they wake up talking about their problems again. You got to worry about the loner girl. See, there's a difference between a quiet girl who may hang around other women and she's quiet and submissive than the girl that's just always by herself. No, the loner woman who's always by herself is the biggest freak in the world because she's battling emotional issues. When you get around these loner women that like to wear hoodies, tennis shoes, and be on the internet all day long text messaging, she's going to cheat. And the reason why she's going to cheat is because she's suffering from depression. When people are suffering from depression, their outlet is sex, and their sex drive continues to get higher and higher and higher and higher. For a loner chick, these are the women that go from being by themselves to actually being on P-Hub. It's just a matter of time. She needs to have attention from guys to feel sexy because she doesn't feel sexy. You take a girl who's spending all her time by herself, you could never wife that up. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to meet her online. Meeting an online freak like that, you do not want to be in a relationship with. Yes, you can be in a, what's the name of that one guy, Destiny type relationship. That's what you're going to get yourself in, where you allow your woman to go out here and mess with other dudes. That's what these loner type women are going to be. You want an introvert. You don't want a loner. Next, the common one right now, and this is the last one, is going to be the tomboy who's cool with all the guys. You know what I'm saying? When she around the white dude, she's like, yeah, bro. Or the black girl, yeah, bro. What you mean, nigga? Fuck. When they start talking like dudes, they're going to cheat because they constantly need aggravation in their life. And they constantly need that rush or that thrill. Women get rushes and thrills by cheating whenever the man can't give her a rush or a thrill. You got to realize a woman is being a tomboy because she feels like she's stronger than the men that she's around. So she feels like I can outdo these dudes. So if you're in a relationship with a woman and she's still playing the tomboy role, oh bro, it's just a matter of time before you get cheated on. She only keeping you there to lick the booty all night. There's no loyalty in a woman that's continuing to act like a dude. When a woman gets her back blown out and that man makes her fall in love, she want to walk around with a sundress on. She want to feel feminine. She want to do feminine stuff. Now she want to go get her hair and nails done. Now she want to walk like a lady. If your woman is continuing to be a tomboy in the relationship, I'm sorry to tell you this, she's going to cheat on you because she hasn't came across a man that make her feel feminine. Women are going to cheat for two reasons: to feel feminine or to feel a rush, because they're not getting a rush in a relationship that relates to her past. When you sit up with a woman and she's talking about her life and you guys are pillow talking, she's dropping all the clues. But when you get the clues, you feel sorry for her instead of saying, all right, so you just keep dating bad guys. So you just keep doing this. So you just keep doing that. Then all of a sudden you get to me and now you're a different woman. No, sorry, homeboy. Her past tells you exactly where she wants to go in the future, because women typically only get with nice guys when they feel like they have to, when they're forcing themselves, when they're like, oh my God, I got this good guy right here and let me just be with him and see how it works. Like maybe it'll just work. Women get with good guys practicing. They're forcing themselves to be with these nice dudes, but 9 times out of 10, as they're in a relationship, it is hurting their heart and their emotions to wake up every day and pretend to be a woman that they're not. That's when they start cheating. The moral of the story, don't ignore her past. Her past tells you everything that's about to happen in the future with you and her. Hopefully you guys got the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.